What's up, YouTube? It's Team UC here again with another video. Got some goodies for us to open up real quick. I already peeked in because I wasn't patient and waiting, but pull this out. Got some stuff from ICT BILLET. If you're looking at the title of the video, you already know what this is about. You've probably seen the thumbnail, all the good stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight to it, not spend a lot of time. When you get your package or your little delete bracket stuff for you to delete the power steering and all of that, you're gonna get all these little goodies. They send you something in the mail with all the little accessories and stuff you can grab. And there's a packaging slip in there. I already took that out. So the kit comes with the plate that's gonna go on the driver's side head cylinder. We got the spacers. Got this for the pulley, the 6-rib pulley. Comes with all your little accessories, the hardware, and then all the stuff you need to get this done. Plain and simple, shows what you need. You are going to have some directions. The directions here are kind of plain and simple. It's got the cancel warning. Tells you where to put them. You can't mess up these spacers because they're all the same size. 2.18 inches. Shows you the front. That's step 1. Then step 2. Even has a technical support number. Call if you want. It's crazy that I'm putting all this in here. I am not sponsored by them in any way, but would be nice to be sponsored. All these parts, they cost something. So really quickly, if you guys are thinking about installing this in your car, make sure that you read the part number, because ICT BILLET, they have maybe like 3 or 4 different variations of this. If you look at my particular number, it ends in -1. I will show you the site a little later. I can show it to you right now. If you look, you got the 5517761-1. There is a 2 and a 3, and there's a different part number that also is listed with a -1, 2, and 3. Make sure that that fits for your particular application, because they all look like they might fit, and the majority of the parts do fit, but the spacers are slightly off, and there's different variations of what those spacers come with. So make sure that before you order it, you make sure that's compatible with what setup you have or what you're running, because they all vary and they're all different. So keep that in mind when ordering these parts, if you're going to be ordering from them and you know what part you have or what the compatibility you fall under, you fall in. Make sure that that's the one for you, or else you're going to be spending a little more time sending it back, getting a new one, sending that back, and then, so on and so forth. So if you already have the part, you know it fits, or it fits for your particular application, just follow it as so. You get your bolts, spacer, and the bracket. The bracket's gonna sit just like this, and we're gonna loosely fit everything into the car before we mount this delete bracket. As you can see, it says ICT, clear as day. Hold it as if you were reading it, and it should sit against the driver's side head as such. Loosely fitted, nothing crazy. Now you should have something that goes like this: thick spacer and the threads onto the pulley, and right behind the pulley is your step spacer. Just install it as such, right in here like this. I like to hand tighten these. If you guys really would like to lock the threads in place, I'd probably put some thread locker. Maybe 1 or 2 oogas will lock it in place, but I mean, you do as you please. Spins, no issues. So I do have another bracket down there that is not ICT billet. I did another setup, but I'm going to be taking this off, replacing it with another pulley that's not ribbed. And then the setup would be to come under the pulley. After going under the pulley, the back side of here, alternator to the delete, come back down and go under the water pump. From the water pump back up to that pulley there. There you have it. I'm going to show you guys the finished product. I'm going to go ahead and take this off and put the other pulley there, and then we'll see how it looks. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and put on the belt. I gave some misinformation. I made the mistakes, so you don't have to. So the belt that comes with a lot of your guys' Corvettes, Camaros, Pontiac GTOs, they're going to be, if I'm mistaken, from factory, it's going to be a 6PK 2025, which is the 79.7 millimeter belt, or serpentine belt. What you're going to need to do is, we're going to need to take off about roughly 2 inches. So I did some research, and I see the best belt that's going to fit this application, or the roughly in the right spot, is going to be the 6PK, the 1955, which is taking off the about not 2 millimeters, but about 2 inches and some change to get this belt to fit on, because that's literally what's stopping this belt from being tight. So sock 1 is not gonna fit. It's a good thing we did this video and I put this out there, so I'm gonna go and grab that. But you guys get it. Information's out there. You do your research if you want, but there you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. I got 99% there. You guys want to follow along? If this was useful, go ahead, like the video, subscribe, share with your friends, anybody who's thinking about doing this. This would probably be the best way of doing it. You get to see me do it, that way you don't make the mistakes, and you guys get to get in the right parts and slapping it on your car. Yep, go ahead and have fun, keep wrenching, doing what you do. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Alright you guys, I got the belt on. We did run into a little bit of some issues. The delete bracket and pulley for the power steering, it worked perfectly fine, no issues there. As you guys can tell, the lower bracket, or the lower alternator bracket, is not installed. I did get the pulley that's supposed to replace the 6 rib one. I did replace it, it's here. I haven't tried it with this pulley on, but the pulley that I had on there before, it didn't space it out further enough, so I grabbed another pulley that would fit it. I would want to try the setup here on the engine, but I want to see how this is going to work. So I did do a little bit of changing how the routing of the belt would sit. So starts up here, goes at the bottom, only contacts about 25% of the crank pulley. Then it wraps around the back side of that alternator, shoots up towards the power steering delete pulley, and then water pump, and back over here. I'm gonna test this out in the future. I haven't tried it because I don't want to spend time doing all the research and grabbing the belt, putting this back on, and doing all the back and forth. I heard the setup works. I'm gonna run it. I did the delete, so I just put the alternator and mounted it directly on the block. Hopefully this is good. I don't need to come back and touch this, but for whatever reason, if I do and I'm looking to get the crank to have more contact with the belt, I'll go ahead and put this pulley on, and then I gotta measure and see how what size belt I would need for that. But the factory one that comes with the Corvettes or the GTOs, they will not fit on here. 6PK 1625 or 640K6. Yeah, this should work. I shouldn't have any issues. The belt's pretty tight. If it does squeak, then I'm gonna end up throwing on the bracket with that other pulley on there, and then we'll see how it goes. But that's not what I'm currently running, so hopefully that part number should get you guys on the right path if you guys are trying to mimic this setup.